you everybody who is watching this video? My name is Olenjolain Singo from beautiful, fantastic country of United Republic of Tanzania, and this is our national flag. So even if yourself you have your national flag, you can wave like this one to indicate that you really love our country. I would like to take this moment to welcome you into our online school, that's called Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary Schools, in square bracket OLENJOLAIM. I would like to spend a few minutes just to tell you briefly the vision that we have in these online schools, because we still have online schools. We don't have a physical schools, we have online schools, but by grace of God we are doing great things. Okay? The first thing which I want to share with you in brief, and I will be reminding you because that's what in my mind, the vision we have in this online program is we want to prepare or to be a part of preparing the community of Tanzanians who are ready and who will be able to take the classroom instructions and solve the real life problems. That is our vision. Let me repeat, the vision for these programs. We would like to see that we prepare a community of Tanzania cooperating with some other teachers or some other people who will be doing a great business. And then we want to see at least a small portions of the group of people or of the present and future generations who are ready to take the classroom instructions in science and mathematics in order to solve real life problems. So, from that vision, our main objective is not to help students to pass exam. However, that we help students really to pass exams with any credit that they want. So passing for exam is just a part of our main objective. Our main objective, we want to see our students are successful in real life, not in exams itself, right? So you have to keep that in your mind. And the way that we are going to build it is a process. What you are telling these visions to meet is a process, but we'll be taking you and we'll be imparting a knowledge or a techniques and even tips and even kinds of the angry or feeling angry on what that you have to solve in your community day after day. So it's a process. It's not just like it's Rudy's session 01 of general introduction of organic chemistry, then you say that now I'm ready to take the classroom instructions to solve real life problems. Remember that I'm speaking on the two areas or two platforms which they have strong repulsion force. There's a strong repulsion force between the real life problems and academics that we learn in the classroom, right? Again, another thing which I want to remind, I'll be repeating this frequently throughout of this program. What problem? We are born to solve problem. Myself, I'm born to solve a problem. I can be solving one real life problems or even more than one real life problem. So the question that you have right now that you may ask, okay, Olenjolai, I understood your vision. What problem are you solving, right? So the problem I'm solving is, first of all, it has been my own problem, but also it has been my classmate problems and even my the present. It's a problems acting upon the present generations and future generation. When I was in advanced educations, I struggled a lot and I faced many challenges on covering, so understanding advanced mathematics and science subjects, that is physics and chemistry. It wasn't a problem to my side, but it was also problems to my relatives, to my colleagues, and even to the other students that I've been teaching them after my graduation. Right? So there are many causes of those problems, but the truth is even the present generations who are in advanced level and even the future generations, I believe that they're going to suffer the similar consequences like what we have been suffering, right? So that's the problem. So how are we going to solve? That's a good question, because I've said the problems. Whether you didn't understand, I will direct you where you can understand in detail, where I spent almost an hour to explain what I'm explaining to you in a few minutes. So the way that I'll be solving this problem, I'll be solving these problems on teaching students, on teaching these teenagers, on teaching advanced students. And the way that I'll be teaching is a little bit different, because I will train them to think differently. And I will train them to see that they are not wasting time in advanced educations, but there is a certain problems that are waiting them to solve, right? So the way that I'll be using different teaching aids. Number one, I'll be using different teaching approach. I'll be using different teaching techniques. I'll be using different teaching teaching methodology, right? And then I will be using different teaching tips to take the complex ideas in all the subjects that I'm going to teach you in this advanced Tanzania online advanced secondary schools, and break it in and make them simpler for all the 3 levels of students to be able to acquire it. I mean that means the concept that I'm going to teach, I'll try my level best that they'll be simple to be understood for the slow learner students, because we have a group of slow learners, and also it will be simple for the intermediate learners students to cover it, and even those faster learners students, because we really need in every country. There are some complex problems that they are not for everybody. They're just for the few people who we call them just blessed or gifted people. So I know that group and I understand them. So really, I want to make sure that I will be a part of building their mindset, right? So that is, and I will demonstrate what I'm telling you right now. Again, that's all. I think that in case that you want in too much details, I think that I'll be trying to record a special video for that to explain in detail and giving you some examples, because sometimes you find it interesting. Some of the students might say that, Olenjolain, continue explaining in detail, but I have another business that's waiting for me. Again, another piece of information that I want you to be aware that currently we have a YouTube channel that's called Tanzania Online A-Level Secondary School. So here we have SEC, right? So here in middle we have a term, a word called the SEC, right? So it's called the Tanzania A-Level Secondary School, or SEC School, like that one, in square bracket or OLENJOLAIM. We are currently we are teaching 8 subjects in this online advanced secondary educations. We are teaching physics from 5, physics from 6, chemistry from 5, advanced chemistry from 5, advanced chemistry from 6, and also advanced mathematics from 5 and advanced mathematics from 6. Also, we are teaching basic applied mathematics for Form 5 and basic applied mathematics for the Form 6. Total 8 subjects with many topics and with a lot of concepts. We'll be having more than more than 500 videos, right? It's a great business. So we insist you that to register yourself by following some few steps that I've explained in session 00, when I explained in detail how you can register yourself within 2 to 3 minutes. Number 1, you should have an email address. Number 2, you should make sure that you subscribe. Number 3, you have to click the show more buttons to get the descriptions of the particular video. Number 4, you have to share these contents to the millions, because now you can learn those advanced subjects anywhere at any time. And then I told you that number 5, which is very important in case that you want to ask me questions, you want to submit your homework, because in every lecture I will be leaving homework. So you can use the comment sections. First of all, to give me feedback, whether you understood what I told you. Secondly, I can use the comment sections also to read the questions that other students worldwide has asked me concerning about the video. And then you can use the comment sections also to answer or to submit the homework that I'm going to give you. So that's the way that you'll be interacting. So this is a live class. So you as a student, I don't see you physically, but you can write what you think and send to me in the comment sections, as long as relating to what I'm going to teach you, right? So follow those steps, then you'll enjoy. As I told you that we record even more than 500, so you'll be adding at least 1 video in a day. So you have to make sure that you subscribe, so the YouTube community give you notifications once we upload a new video, right? So we are in departments of advanced chemistry today. The subject of the day is advanced chemistry. The main topic is advanced organic chemistry. And this material is directed for the Form 5, and we call it all class 13. Okay, another point that I want to make, this organic chemistry is universal. When I say it's universal, organic chemistry that we are studying in Tanzania is similar to the organic chemistry that somebody is studying in China. It's similar. So it doesn't mean that we in Tanzania we have our own organic chemistry. First of all, we didn't innovate anything in organic chemistry. So we have adapted it from you know, just like from Europe or Europeans and the Americans and etc., who did a lot of research and revealed a lot of concepts. That's the truth, that's the fact. And unless that we work hard, then we can add something in organic chemistry. It's possible, right? So, however, that this material will be relevant and be useful in any country and even in any continent among the 6 continents, but we should have a focus. And this is my focus. I will be teaching advanced chemistry or advanced organic chemistry by following or under the focus of the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania. So this is a special gift for the Tanzanians. However, that also it's a gift for Kenyans, for students from America, etc., because I know that this material are relevant and I'm solving even international problems. But the focus now is the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania, right? Again, I would like also to insist we need senior students. You have to make sure that you have your textbook. For example, this one, I explained to you in session 00. It's called conceptual chemistry. You should have it beside of you. Okay, but there's a conceptual chemistry or Chandi, we call this, or that Chandi is a publisher, special for organic chemistry, right? And then you should have a syllabus book. This one I have to make sure that it bring close to you, so at least you see it. Just want to remind you, you should have a syllabus book beside you, so you'll know that what you are going through is already stated. But also, because we're gonna solve some of the problems, organic chemistry is the one of the topic that contribute questions, especially the last questions in chemistry, advanced chemistry 1 or paper 1, and also in advanced chemistry paper 2. So I've explained a lot about reference books in session 00 of the general introductions of chemistry for the Form 5 and Form 6E, which as I have explained for more than an hour. So in case you need too much details, please visit it and watch that video. You'll get more than what I've said. So now, I believe that you are ready, and then the session of the day, this is session 1, the general introductions of advanced organic chemistry. And then again, if you go to the show, I would like just to say, in case you feel from your heart you want to offer the Thanksgiving, you can send through this number 0759745331 as a mobile transaction. But if you go to the description of the video, you see even the bank account in case you want to send. And your Thanksgiving offering will be received and will be just used effectively for the running cost of this program to make sure that many videos of organic chemistry are uploaded and are already located in the internet, through the internet. So now I'm ready. I believe that you are ready. I wish to teach serious students, and even I wish to teach unserious students because I will teach them how to be serious. So now let us go to the business. Okay? So I have a lot of things that I would like to present to you in this session 1. The first thing I would like first of all to say, this is the main topic, it's organic chemistry, right? So I would like to say that I would like first of all to present to you topics or chapters, okay, topics of advanced chemistry, right? Advanced chemistry, right? According to the chemistry syllabus. If you're studying in Kenya, you have to look at your syllabus also. Chemistry syllabus of Tanzania, United Republic of what? Of Tanzania. And this is for the Form 5, to Form 6. This syllabus is for the Form 5 to Form 6. And it has been prepared by a legal authority that's called Tanzania Institute of Education, right? So just to refer this one, it means you have to refer the book, okay, the syllabus, from page 25 to 44 is all about organic chemistry. So half of the Form 5 syllabus in terms of the pages. So we have a number of topics of organic, because organic is the main topic. Have a number of topics you have to get prepared. I will mention I present to you specifically, and then we start with the first topic. So we have 5 topics in organic. No, it's not 5, 6 topics in organic, right? So this is page 25, right? So page 25, and then this is aliphatic hydrocarbons. This is the second topic, okay? So the first topic, which is not mentioned in the syllabus, is this one, the one that I want to teach you, but it's a prerequisite, the general introduction of organic chemistry. General introductions of organic chemistry. Here we'll teach you about nucleophile, we'll teach about electrophile, we'll teach about the free radical, we'll teach about types of organic reactions, teach about the isomerism, we'll teach about many phenomena there. And this is the first topic. It's not, remember that, it's not mentioned in this syllabus, right? But it's a prerequisite. When I say it's a prerequisite, it's a fundamental of the entire topic of organic chemistry, right? And the first topic. Then the second topic is called the aliphatic hydrocarbons. Say aliphatic hydrocarbons. That's the second topic. And then the third topic, which I'm going to teach you, is aromatic hydrocarbons. Aromatic hydrocarbons. Okay? And then the fourth chapter is called the hydroxyl. First chapter is called the aromatic hydrocarbons, which means about benzene and HC derivative. Aliphatic hydrocarbons, which means about organic compounds which are joined together by an open chain. I'm going to teach you and show you the difference. Hydroxyl. So the first topic is called these are main topic also, right? Main of the main topic. Hydroxyl compounds. Okay? Hydroxyl compounds. And this is labeled as 12.0. Then the fifth chapter, hydroxyl compounds, discuss them, halogens and its derivative. But the fifth chapter, right? Halogens and the HC derivative. So let me check. So the fifth chapter is called the carbonyl, not the halogens. It begins with carbonyl compounds, right? Carbonyl compounds. Not this stuff, carbonyl compounds, because I'm giving you the direction of organic chemistry. So this is where this is our direction. So this is the route that we'll be following. Okay? So it is carbonyl compounds. And then the next one, have again another topic, carbonyl compounds, carboxylic acid. And then let me check, I want to check the hydroxyl compounds. Then we have another chapter, it is called yes, I was looking for this chapter. The sixth one is called the halogen. Halogens, this is the term from inorganic chemistry, which is group 7 elements. Halogen derivatives of hydrocarbons. We're gonna learn of hydrocarbons, right? Of hydrocarbons. Then the 7th chapter, which is the last thing, because I told you that in case that I made mistake on mentioning the total number of 40 of topics, then now you have the right response. Everything that I took from this syllabus book. Carboxylic acid. carboxylic acids, and the HC derivatives. So these are the topics for the Form 5, right? So this is all about Form 5. Okay? So this is all about it. So it means that number 1 to number 7, it has to be covered for the Form 5, or in some other countries, the Form 5 is known as Class 13. Right? And then I want to present to you the Part B of organic chemistry, which now is organic chemistry, advanced organic chemistry. Advanced organic chemistry, right? We have against this topic, organic chemistry, right? Advanced organic chemistry for Form 6 students. Form 6 students. So, the good news that for the Form 6, you're going to study only 2 topics of organic. The first one is amines, and then the other ones is polymers. So you will understand day after day, session after session, that what do we mean when we say that organic or advanced organic chemistry, it's the main topic. Because when we say that something is the main topic, even if in case of naming compounds, we have a parent compounds and attach the compounds, right? To attach the elements. So the parent compound is the one that carrying all. So the main topic of organic, advanced organic chemistry is the one that carrying all of these 9 topics. Okay? And I would like just to give a brief introduction upon these 9 topics. Let me give you a brief introduction so I can excite you, right? So that you'll be joining me in everything. The good news is, I'm praying to God, and you have to keep on praying that we have to make sure that we accomplish this business, because we have a God who is Alpha of the general introductions of organic chemistry, and also we have our God who is called an Omega, or Omega, who is the end of polymer as organic chemistry. So let me give you a quick oral introductions, and then we'll go in form of writtens and validate everything that I've said. The first chapter, which is the general introductions of organic chemistry, this is a prerequisite for you to understand aliphatic hydrocarbons, to understand aromatic hydrocarbons, hydroxyl compounds, to understand carbonic compounds, halogen derivatives of hydrocarbons, to understand carboxylic acids and derivatives, and even to understand amines, except polymers. It's the only one topic that's independently promoting the general introductions of organic chemistry, right? Again, when it comes to aliphatic hydrocarbons, we'll be studying these are the organic compounds which have the bond between carbon. First of all, we call it open chain. While aromatic hydrocarbons, I will teach you about organic compounds, which their preparations, their chemical reactions, and everything is in form of the ring. It is ring structure. So, aliphatic hydrocarbons, this is another story. Aromatic hydrocarbons is another story. But both aliphatic hydrocarbons and aromatic hydrocarbons are dependent by hydroxyl compounds, because we can have aliphatic hydroxyl compounds and aromatic hydroxyl compounds. Listen carefully on what I'm telling you, because this is a very important piece of information. I see some other students, they are slumbering. Let me repeat. I say, this is the prerequisite for 8 chapters except polymer. That's number 1. Number 2, aliphatic hydrocarbons is independent of aromatic hydrocarbons. And aromatic hydrocarbons is slightly dependent on aliphatic hydrocarbons. But remember, aliphatic hydrocarbons and aromatic hydrocarbons are prerequisite. When I say prerequisite, I mean that these are the fundamental for you to understand hydroxyl compounds. Why? Because we have aliphatic hydroxyl compounds, and we're going to study also aromatic hydroxyl compounds. So if you don't know what the meanings of aliphatic, then hydroxyl compounds will be tedious for you, right? And then Also, these aliphatic hydrocarbons and aromatic hydrocarbons are prerequisite for the carbonyl compounds. Here we are going to study only two. Just two compounds, but really they are detailed compound, right? Okay, so we study about ketone and the other ones, which we're going to study here. Just two compounds, but in detail. Then halogen derivatives. So this one and this one are the prerequisite for halogen derivatives and of 40 hydrocarbons. So we have aliphatic and aromatic halogen derivatives of hydrocarbons. Carboxylic acids and derivatives also depend on, I think that it depends on this topic, also depends on the hydroxylic group. And even carbonyl compounds, you can use carbonyl compounds to prepare carboxylic acids. I'm still demanding you who is viewing it now to concentrate on this information that I'm giving to you. Then we say that, okay, so we have here amines. Amines, yes, it depends on other organic compounds in preparations and even chemical reactions. Polymers are real stand itself, because when we say about polymer, we are discussing about nylon 6,6, we are discussing about plastic, right? We're discussing about physical products. For example, plastic and nylons, those are the examples of polymers. So they have organic structure, but in different ways compared to other topics of organic chemistry. In case you have any question, don't hesitate to ask it in the comment section. Okay, another piece of information that I want to give you, right? I want to give you. Now, I would like just to take, so the style that we are going, I say it's the longest topic. The style that we are going to learn this, we'll treat this topic independently, so I mention the topics or the subtopics that we are going to cover, and then I will be mentioning objective or specific objectives that has been stated by the syllabus. So when we be discussing this story, we discuss the stories, all the stories about this guy. When we are done, we'll come to this guy. And even for example, aliphatic hydrocarbons itself, it has 5 subtopics that we have to cover, right? So even this guy, it has almost 60 subtopics. So each topic there, it has a number of subtopics. And those number of subtopics, you don't think that they are just the brief subtopics. You have to work hard, my dear student. You love chemistry? Good. Okay, so now let us go to the first chapter, right? First chapter. And the first chapter, what am I want just to let you know, to be familiar, that now, okay, this is all about organic chemistry. So the first chapter is, we say that it's called general introduction. So general introduction, right? Because you should be thinking enough. So general introductions of organic chemistry. The good news also, I have some few physical students when I'm recording this program who I will introduce you in the next session. So they give you a greeting, but for themselves, they are getting physical learning or physical classes with me. Okay? So the general introductions of organic chemistry. So in the next session, you will hear them. Right? However, that they used also take an online session, but they said, okay, I'd like to attend these sessions physically. Okay, so we have subtopics, right? We have subtopics. We have subtopics or topics of the general introductions of organic chemistry. What are we going to cover here? Right? What are we going to cover here? You can call it these subtopics, you can call them topics, regardless of how you call them. The issue is you cover them, right? So the subtopics that we are going to cover there, first of all, we'll cover introduction, the first one. I will teach you, first of all, introduction of organic chemistry. Okay, organic chemistry. First of all, we begin with the question, what is organic chemistry? What is hydrocarbons? Just we know that you covered those stuff in O-level organic chemistry, but we have to remind you. The second subtopic that we're going to teach you in this topic is a concept that we call the types of organic reactants. Types of what? Types of organic reactants. Types of organic reactants, or this one we call them reagents. Types of organic reagents. Here we have 3 types of organic reagents, right? Types of organic reactants. So we have, I will teach you, you have nucleophile, electrophile, and the free radical. Another thing which will teach you types of isomers, another subtopic is the concept we call the isomerism. Say isomerism, right? Because if you pronounce, you keep in your mind. Or types of what? Of isomers. Some of the books, they used to call it. And then the first subtopic that we are going to cover is called the bond breaking. Bond breaking, right? Bond breaking mechanism. Bond breaking mechanism. Bond breaking mechanism, right? And then, number 5, we come and say that we teach you about rules. Okay, rules of showing organic reaction. Showing organic reaction. Rules of showing organic reactions. Right? And then number 6. Believe that now you begin to enjoy the beauty of organic chemistry. Number 6, we cover another concept which we call factors that affecting, right? Factors that affecting organic reaction, right? For me, I'm very happy to pour out this stuff before I go to the grave. I don't know about you. Do you enjoy the terms that I'm mentioning? Or you feel tired? Do you love advanced organic chemistry? Or you feel discouraged? Don't worry. I'm gonna set you out. Okay, factors affecting organic reactions, right? Factors affecting organic reactions. Factors affecting organic reactions and the properties of organic compounds. And properties, okay, and properties of organic compound, right? Of organic compounds. Properties of organic compounds. Okay? Of organic compounds. And then number 7. I'm going to teach about types of organic reaction. Types of organic reaction. So these are the subtopic organic reactions. These are the subtopics of one topic among 9 topics. Right? So don't think that others are short. For me, I cannot tell you that organic chemistry is either difficult or simple. But you decide yourself. I will pour out everything that you have to know, and then you will be the one who is putting that comment whether organic chemistry is difficult or is simple for you. So you are the one who knows. If you ask on my side, I can tell you that. And one thing which I tell you, I'll tell you that organic chemistry is the beautiful subject. If you want to understand about pharmacology, you want to understand about nursing, you want to understand about doctor of medicine, really you have to understand about organic chemistry for the rest of your life. It's applicable subjects. It's solving real life problems even now. So we say 30 introductions of organic chemistry. We're going to teach about the types of organic reactants or reagents. I told you that 30. We have nucleophile, electrophile, and free radicals. We're going to teach you about isomerism, so types of isomers, right? What the means of isomerism. So we're going to have interesting concepts that I would like just to be you who is taught. And then we're going to teach you about the bond breaking mechanism. And we're going to teach you about rules of showing organic reactions, factors that are affecting reactions and properties of organic compounds. And then lastly, but not least, we're going to teach about the types of organic reaction. You know about types of chemical reaction. How many types of chemical reaction do you have in chemistry? 5. The first one, combination. Secondly, sublimation. Thirdly, double decompositions. Then, therefore, displacement. And then, neutralization. So we are not talking about those 5 types of reactions. We're going to introduce few other types of reactions, of organic reactions. I want to make this note, take this as a note before even I got the first subtopic, not before. The prerequisite, prerequisite of what? Of organic chemistry, right? Is general chemistry. And not the entire general chemistry, but a part of general chemistry, which is called the chemical bonding. If you don't know anything about chemical bonding, you have to take my classes in chemical bonding before you learn organic chemistry, because in this first topic, I'm going to lose you along the way. Because we will be calling pi bonding, sigma bonding, bonding breakings, which is more nucleophile, which elements is more electronegative. When you break these bonds, this is more partially positive, this is more partially negative. So I have explained this fact in chemical bonding of general chemistry. So you have to make sure that you review chemical bonding before you take my sessions of organic chemistry, because the first chapter you won't understand, and in case that you want to prove, we are going to do this business, and then you realize yourself, right? Okay, so remember this prerequisite. Prerequisite means that organic chemistry depends chemical bonding, because we are going to study many properties, chemical properties, preparations of organic compounds. So we are not going to claim the product when you have a certain reaction. Or maybe, for example, if you want to do to prepare a certain compound, for example, you can prepare benzene, which contains 6 carbons, from ethene, which contains only 2. We can prepare even from just ethane. From ethane, we can do conversion of ethane, which is aliphatic, contain 2 carbons. And we can do preparations, state-to-state preparations, until we get benzene, which contains 60 carbons. So you see how the business. So we won't claim the reactions. I won't teach you. First of all, for me, I don't know how to claim. And I don't know how to teach students to claim. But we are going to follow procedures, and we are going to do many bond breaking and bond formations. So that will be the key for your mind, right? So that's why I'm insisting you to be aware that even if you forgot chemical bonding, please, every time, refresh yourself, because you need to understand this stuff. Right? Okay, believe that you have understood. In case that you didn't understand what I said, you can pause the video and review what I've said. Now let us go to the first business, or the first topic. First topic I said what? Introduction of what? Introduction. Remember, the main topic is the general introductions of organic chemistry. Introduction of what? Introduction of organic chemistry. So, introductions of organic chemistry. Here we are going to cover a few terminologies which are very important. And the first one is the word organic chemistry. What is organic chemistry? You can pause the video and ask yourself, and then try to write your definition on a piece of paper. Spend at least a minute, and then come back to my definitions to compare whether you are right or you are not right. That's how serious students, they used to test themselves, and they used to participate in lecture. Because if you don't participate in such a way, you'll be slumbering, you'll be sleeping while you are watching this video. And you have to stop that habit of sleeping while you're watching the video of advanced organic chemistry, because you are not serious. Make sure that you activate your body. So the fundamental question, this is the first question. which I wanted to ask you now. What is organic chemistry? We can study carbonyl compound, we can study hydroxyl compound, we can study all about what we can study about hydroxyl compounds, about aromatic hydrocarbons, carboxylic, derivatives of carboxylic, halogens, derivatives of hydrocarbons. We can study about nucleophile, electrophile. But if we don't understand what the means of organic chemistry, it means that we did nothing. So spend 1 minute, pause the video. I'm waiting you. Answer that question. No. Answer that question. What is organic chemistry? Answer it. Write what you know. And then we'll come to the correction. I want active students, right? Because many students, they are waiting, spoon feeding, that I have to look for the definition and then just they have to copy. No, that's not advanced level, okay? So what is organic chemistry, right? There are many definitions, but I want to give you 2. And then after giving you 2, then you can go through yourself, or you can add up. But be faithful. Before you watch my definition, make sure that you look for your own definition. Okay? I have the soft copy of one of my definition. So organic chemistry, promise you that I give you 2 definition of organic chemistry. Okay? So that we understand the business. Okay? Organic chemistry, this is according to the dictionary, right? We begin with the dictionary. I'll give you at least 3. Even if I give you 3, there's no problem, because this is the cornerstone. Organic chemistry, one of the source, which is an English dictionary, is a branch, say branch, is a branch of chemistry. It's a one of the branch of chemistry, which myself, I like it. I don't know about you, but me, I like organic chemistry. Okay? Is a branch of chemistry that deals with, right, with carbon compound. Let me write this word carbon in capital letter to insist you. Carbon compounds, right? Carbon compounds, okay? Carbon compounds other than simple salts, such as carbonates, okay, such as carbonates, oxides, okay, such as carbonates, oxides, okay, and the carbides, and dirty carbides, and carbides. That is one of the definition. Or, okay, compare with yours. So organic compounds, it's a branch. This is the branch of what? Chemistry. So we have many branches of chemistry. One of the branch is organic chemistry. Another branch is physical. Another branch is inorganic chemistry. And you have also some other industrial chemistry. Those are the branches of what? Of chemistry. Somebody is saying general chemistry. No, general chemistry is not a branch. Okay, and then we say that deals with carbon compounds. So this branch of chemistry, or this branch of chemistry, deals with only carbon compounds other than simple salts. For example, carbonates. Those are the simple salts. When you say simple salts, carbonates itself is not a salt. For example, we have calcium carbonates. That's the simple salt. And then oxide, for example, we have calcium oxide. That's not a part of organic compounds that we're going to study in organic chemistry. However, that we might use them as the catalyst in the table, so you have to make sure that you don't confuse them. And what? Carbides. Why these are not inclusive? Why carbonates oxides and carbides are inclusive in this carbon compounds. However, remember that carbonates, it contains carbon, right? For example, carbonates, for example, let me give you carbonates. Okay, carbonates itself is this the molecular formula of carbonates, right? We have bicarbonates. Bicarbonates means hydrogen carbonates. So also we have this the molecular formula. So these salts, they contain carbon, but they are not organic compound. What? Zinc. Remember that I'm going to challenge you throughout of this topic because I want to make you active. Otherwise you can get tired along the way. So these are exclusive because these are inorganic compounds at the actual. So why? Because these are carbonates, oxides, and the carbides, and even others that you didn't mention are the inorganic compound. Say inorganic compound. So remember that also you have a topic that is called the inorganic chemistry. Okay, let me give you the second definition. Because you have to understand this thing. You have to write in your mind. This is not the issue of cramming. No. You have to keep in your mind. So as long as I give you a different definition, you might find that one of the definitions might be simple for you to remember. Or you can say that organic chemistry, my physical students here are dancing. Organic chemistry, that's the dose of organic chemistry, is a branch, right? Is a branch of chemistry. This is the fundamental, this is the foundation of organic chemistry, which I'm building. Okay? Is a branch of chemistry that studies